Hello everyone and welcome to Ved Foundation. I am Yogita Thande, competitive exam coach and founder of Ved Foundation. And today we are going to learn about universe and our solar system. This topic is useful for the students who are preparing for Homi Bhabha Junior Scientist exam, Raman Young Scientist, Science Olympiad and other science competitive exam. So watch this video till the end and don't forget to like and share our channel Ved Foundation and share this video to your friends who are preparing for Homi Bhabha Junior Scientist exam. Let us start. Universe. So let us know what is universe. The vast empty space around us that consists of galaxies, stars, planets, asteroids, comets, meteors, meteorites is called universe. Universe also include many other celestial bodies. Celestial bodies means the bodies that are present in the universe or in the space are called celestial bodies. So universe also include many other celestial bodies such as clusters of stars, nebulae, clouds of gases, clouds of dust, dead stars, and newly born stars. Galaxy, a group of innumerable stars and their planetary system together is known as a galaxy. There are billions of such galaxies in the universe. There are innumerable galaxies in the universe. Our solar system is located in Milky Way galaxy. It is also known as Mandakini or Akash Ganga in Marathi. Our Milky Way galaxy includes billions of stars smaller than our sun as well as many others that are thousands times bigger than the sun. The galaxy closest to our Milky Way is Andromeda galaxy. A galaxy. A galaxy is a huge collection of gas, dust, and billions of stars and their solar systems, all held together by gravity. Types of galaxies. Various galaxies are identified according to their shapes, and they are spiral galaxy, elliptical galaxy, bar spiral galaxy, irregular galaxy, and starburst galaxy. Spiral galaxy. Spiral galaxy look like giant pinwheel in the sky. The spiral galaxy is a type of galaxy characterized by a flat rotating disk of stars, gas and dust along with a central concentration of stars known as a bulge. These galaxies are named for their spiral structure. Next type of galaxy is elliptical galaxy. Its shape is elliptical, means oval-like shape. An elliptical galaxy is a type of galaxy that has a oval or round shape and lacks the distinct structures such as spiral arms seen in spiral galaxies. These galaxies look like stretched out spheres and are often smooth and featureless in appearance. Elliptical galaxies are generally made up of older stars and contain very little gas and dust, which means they have little to no new star formation. They can vary greatly in size from small dwarf elliptical to giant elliptical that can be among the largest galaxies in the universe. Next, bar spiral galaxy. A bar spiral galaxy is a type of galaxy that looks like a flat spinning disk with a bar-shaped group of stars in the middle. From the ends of the bar, spiral arms extend out, giving the galaxy a beautiful and unique shape. You can think of it like a pinwheel with a straight stick through the center. The bar is made up of stars, gas and dust and it helps move material towards the center of the galaxy which can create new stars. The Milky Way and the Milky Way, the galaxy we live in, is an example of bar spiral galaxy. Next type of galaxy is irregular galaxy. An irregular galaxy is a type of galaxy that doesn't have a regular shape like spiral or elliptical galaxies. Instead, it looks a bit messy and doesn't have a clear structure. Irregular galaxies can look like a blob, a cloud, or even like they are stretched out in different directions. These galaxies are often smaller than other type of galaxies and have lots of gas, dust, and young stars. Because of their uneven shapes, they can have many bright spots where new stars are being born. Starburst galaxy. A starburst galaxy is a galaxy that's creating new stars at a super fast rate. Normally, galaxies make new stars slowly and steadily, but in a starburst galaxy, lots of new stars born quickly. This burst of star formation can happen because galaxies crash into each other or gas clouds get squeezed together. Because of all the young bright stars, starburst galaxies shine really brightly and have a lots of color. But this busy star making period doesn't last forever. Eventually, the galaxy slows down and returns to its making stars at a normal space. Stars. Stars are celestial bodies that continuously emit light and heat. Stars emit light due to their high temperature. Stars radiate different colors such as blue, white, yellow, and reddish. Different colors of stars depends on its temperature. The brightness and color of the star changes according to their temperature. The birthplace of stars is the huge nebulae made up of dust particles and gases. Stars are very hot. The surface temperature of stars ranges from 3500 degrees Celsius to 50,000 degrees Celsius. Stars appear to move from east to west because the earth rotates from west to east about an imaginary axis that passes through its center. There are different types of stars, and they are sun-like stars, red giant star, supernova, binary or twin stars, variable stars. Sun-like stars. These stars can be slightly smaller or bigger than the sun. For example, Sirius, Alpha Centauri, these are sun-like stars. Next, red giant stars. These stars are bigger than our sun. Their diameter is 10 to 100 times that of the sun and they are red in color. Their luminescence can be 100 times that of the sun. Temperature of these stars ranges between 3000 degrees Celsius to 4000 degrees Celsius. Supernova. These stars are more brighter and larger than red giant stars. Their diameter can be more than 100 times greater than that of the sun. Their temperature is between 3000 degrees Celsius to 4000 degrees Celsius. Next type of stars, binary or twin stars. Twin stars consist of two stars that revolve around each other. Sometimes 3 or 4 stars revolve around each other. More than half of the stars in the sky are binary or twin stars. Variable stars. The shape and luminescence of variable stars is not stable. They are continuously contracting and expanding. When stars expand, it emits less energy. At such time, its brightness decreases. And when a star contracts, its surface temperature increases and the stars emit greater energy and appears brighter. Pole star is variable star. Solar system. In our solar system, there are 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Let us learn about solar system in detail. The solar system consists of Sun, the 8 planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and asteroids, comets, meteors, and all celestial bodies that revolve around the Sun. Solar system also called Sun's family. Solar system also consists satellites that revolve around the moons that revolve around the planets. The 8 planets revolve around the sun in different orbit. The motion of the planet is controlled by gravitational pull of the sun. And the planets revolve around the sun on specific path and this path is called orbit. Planets move around the sun in definite path called an orbit. The sun. The sun is the nearest star to the earth. The sun is the only star in our solar system. It is located at the center of the solar system. It appears large as compared to the other stars because it is nearer to the earth. And other stars appears to us like a point size because they are very far away from us, though they are much larger than the sun. Distance between stars is measured in terms of light year. Light year is the unit of measuring large distances. 1 light year distance means the distance traveled by light in 1 year. Sun is made up of gases and mainly hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen make up for 72% of the mass of the sun while helium is 26%. The rest 2% is made up of elements heavier than helium. Color of the sun. Color of the sun is white but it looks yellow because of refraction of light. Surface temperature of the sun is around 6000 degrees Celsius. Size of the sun is around 13 lakh planets of the size of the earth can be easily placed within it. Means size of the sun is 13 lakh times larger than size of earth. Mass of the sun is equal to 1.9884 into 10 raised to 30 kg and it is near about 333 times the mass of the earth. Distance of the sun from the earth is approximately 13,92,000 km. Diameter of the sun is 14 into 10 raised to 5 km and which is about 109 times that of the earth. Sunlight takes 8 minutes 20 seconds to reach the earth. Due to the gravitational force of the sun, planets in our solar system and other celestial bodies revolve around the sun. The sun rotates around its axis and simultaneously revolves around the Milky Way along with its solar system. The nearest star to the sun is Alpha Centauri. A cosmic year. A cosmic year is also known as galactic year. Cosmic year and galactic year is the time it takes for our sun and the entire solar system to revolve around the Milky Way. And this journey takes approximately 225 to 250 million Earth years. Planets. A planet is a large celestial body that revolves around the sun in a closed elliptical path called orbit. Period of revolution. The time taken by planet to complete one revolution around the sun is called its period of revolution. Period of revolution of the earth is 365¼ days and this period is called a year. Period of rotation. The time taken by a planet to complete one rotation around itself is called period of rotation. Period of rotation of the earth is 24 hours and this period is called a day. Revolution of earth combined with its tilted axis causes seasons on the earth and rotation of the earth causes day and night on earth. Planets are divided into two groups, inner planets and outer planets. Inner planets. The planets that are closer to the sun and are inside the asteroid belt and the sun are called inner planets. Asteroid belt lie between Mars and Jupiter, between the space of Mars and Jupiter. They have solid surface and are composed of mainly rocks. They are also called terrestrial planets. Terri means land and terrestrial means having rocky land. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, first 4 planets are terrestrial planets and inner planets. Let us know what are outer planets. The planets that are farther from the sun and are outside the asteroid belt are called outer planets. They are large spinning bodies of gases with no solid surface, no rocky land. They are also called gaseous planet or gaseous giants. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune means the last 4 planets in our solar system are called outer planets or gaseous planets. Dwarf planet. A dwarf planet is a celestial body that revolves around the sun just like planet but is not considered large enough to be planet. Each non-dwarf planet in our solar system is actually smaller than Earth's moon. Because they are smaller, dwarf planets lack the gravitational forces needed to pull in and accumulate all of the material found in their orbits. They are part of our solar system and directly orbit the sun. Their mass is sufficient for gravity to have shaped them into a nearly spherical form. They haven't cleared their orbital path of other object like other object like planets do. They are not moons or satellites of other planets. Pluto, Sirius, Eris are few examples of dwarf planets. Let us learn more about the planets in our solar system. First planet is Mercury. It is also called Budh. It is named after the Roman god Mercury, and Mercury is the sweet-footed messenger, a Roman god. It is a terrestrial and inner planet. It is closest planet to the sun. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. It is the fastest moving planet in our solar system. It is visible only in the morning and the evening only if it is away from the sun. But if it is near to the sun, it is not visible because of brightness of the sun. Spots are seen on the surface of the Mercury, which are actually craters caused by meteoric fall. Mercury has no satellite. It has 0 moons. 1 day of Mercury means period of rotation of Mercury is of 58.65 days or approx 59 Earth days. 1 year of Mercury means period of revolution of Mercury is of 88 Earth days. Surface temperature of Mercury is average 440 Kelvin or 430 during day and minus 170 degree Celsius at night. Distance from the sun is 0.35 astronomical unit. Mercury has no rings around it and Mercury has no atmosphere. Next planet is Venus. It is also called Shukra. It is named after the name of Roman goddess of love and beauty. The size of Venus is very similar to the Earth, but the surface conditions of Venus are completely different. The high temperature and high pressure makes the condition worse. Venus has thick layer of clouds consisting of sulfuric acid, and Venus is called Earth twin sister or twin planet because of its similarities in size, mass and composition to the Earth. Venus is the brightest planet in the solar system. It is the hottest planet because the atmosphere of Venus contains carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide traps the heat inside the atmosphere. It rotates around itself from east to west, and other planets rotate around themselves from west to east. Only Venus and Uranus, 2 planets, rotate around itself from east to west. It is called morning or evening star because it is seen in the sky in the east before the sunrise and in the west after the sunset. Venus has no satellites around it. It has 0 moons. Venus has no rings around it. And period of rotation of Venus means 1 day of Venus is 243 days. And period of revolution of Venus means 1 year of Venus is 225 days. Means for Venus, day is longer than year. Distance from the sun is 0.72 astronomical unit. Atmosphere, Venus has atmosphere and the atmosphere of Venus consists of carbon dioxide which traps sun's heat. The greenhouse gas makes Venus hottest planet in our solar system. Surface temperature of Venus is average 737 Kelvin and remains constant 460 degrees Celsius during day or night. Mass of Venus is 4.5 times mass of the Earth. Next planet is Earth. Earth is the 3rd planet in our solar system. Earth is also called Prithvi. Its name comes from Old English or Germanic word means Earth means the ground. Like all the planets, Earth orbits around the Sun and does so at the same serious speed around 30 km per second. Means speed of Earth during revolution is 30 kilometers per second. It takes 365 days for the Earth to complete one full orbit. Means period of revolution of Earth is 365 days. And speed of rotation of the Earth is 465 meter per second. We have seasons because the Earth is tilted at 23.4 degrees on its axis. An axis The axis of rotation of Earth is an imaginary line straight through the middle of the planet from the North Pole to the South Pole. This means that different parts of the globe are tilted towards the Sun at different times of the year. And this causes season on the Earth. The Earth has atmosphere around it. The ozone layer in the atmosphere protects life on Earth from harmful rays of the Sun. 1 day of Earth means period of rotation of Earth is 24 hours. Period of revolution of Earth means 1 year of Earth is 365.25 days. Earth has one satellite. It has one moon. There are no rings around Earth, and distance of Earth from the Sun is 1 astronomical unit. Earth has atmosphere around it, and 99% of Earth atmosphere is made up of nitrogen and oxygen. Earth appears blue-green due to the reflection of sunlight from water and land masses from its surface, and surface temperature of Earth is average 15 degrees Celsius or 288 Kelvin. On 21st June. 21st June is the longest day in the northern hemisphere. India is in northern hemisphere. Means for us, the longest day is 21st June and shortest day in the southern hemisphere. On 22nd December, shortest day in the northern hemisphere and longest day in southern hemisphere. On September 23 and March 21, day and night are equal in both hemispheres. No other planet other than the Earth has life on it because the conditions suitable for life exist only on the Earth. Earth is the only planet having life on it in our solar system. As the Earth is a magnet, there is a magnetic field around the Earth. Magnetic field diverts the harmful rays from the Sun towards the polar region of the Earth. Next planet in our solar system is Mars. It is also called Mangal. It is the fourth planet in the solar system. Mars carries the name of Roman god of war. As the soil on the Mars is rich in iron oxide, its color is reddish. Hence, Mars is also called red planet. The highest and largest mountain in our solar system, Olympus Mons, is located on Mars. It stands about 27 km high and 81 km wide. 1 day of Mars means period of rotation of Mars is 24.6 hours or 24 hours 37 minutes. 1 year of Mars is revolution around 1 year of Mars or revolution period of revolution of Mars is 687 days or 1.88 years. Mars has 2 moons or 2 satellites, Phobos and Deimos. Mars has no rings around it. Distance of Mars from the Sun is 1.48 astronomical unit. Mars has atmosphere around it. Thin atmosphere consists mostly of carbon dioxide. And surface temperature of Mars is approx minus 120 degrees Celsius in winter and 25 degrees Celsius in summer. Size of Mars is approximately half the size of the Sun. Mass of Mars 1/10 times that of the Earth. Next planet is Jupiter. It is also called Bruhaspati. Jupiter is the 5th planet in our solar system. Jupiter name is derived from the name of Roman king of gods and heavens. Jupiter is the second brightest planet in our solar system. It is a gaseous planet and outer planet. Jupiter is the largest and heaviest planet in our solar system. And huge stars continuously blow on Jupiter, and that's why it is also called stormy planet. It is a gaseous planet mainly consists of gases, hydrogen and helium. It is the largest and heaviest planet of the solar system. Around 1,397 planets of the size of the Earth can get accommodated in it. Means the size of Jupiter is 1,397 times larger. Its mass is more than combined mass of all the planets. It is the heaviest planet in our solar system. Huge storms occur frequently on its surface. Therefore, it is also called as the stormy planet. Even though the planet is so huge, it rotates around itself with great speed. It completes one rotation around itself in 9 hours 56 minutes. One day on Jupiter is of 9 hours 56 minutes and it is the planet having the shortest day. 1 year on Jupiter is 11.87 years and it is equal to 4,331 Earth days. Jupiter has 95 moons. Largest 4 moons are Europa, Ganymede, Io and Callisto. Rings are present around Jupiter. It has atmosphere. Atmosphere is present and made up of gases, mainly hydrogen and helium. Mass of Jupiter is 318 times that of the Earth. Surface temperature of Jupiter is minus 12 degrees Celsius but may reach up to 70 degrees Celsius. The Great Red Spot is a huge storm on the planet Jupiter. It looks like a giant red oval when we see Jupiter through the telescope. This storm is bigger than size of Earth. In fact, almost 1.3 times Earth's diameter. The winds inside the storms are very strong, moving at hundreds of kilometers per hour. The winds move very fast. And the color is usually reddish or brownish, and that is why it is called Great Red Spot on Jupiter. Next planet is Saturn or Shani. It is the sixth planet in our solar system. Saturn is the name of Roman god of agriculture. It is the second largest planet in the solar system. Though its mass is 95 times that of the Earth, its density is very low. If it were dropped into a large sea enough to hold it, it would float in it. Means its density is less than density of water. Saturn has colorful rings around it. Rings of Saturn once have been moons or asteroids which got disrupted by the gravitation of the planet. One day of Saturn is 10 hours 40 minutes and 1 year of Saturn is of 29 Earth years. Distance of Saturn from the Sun is 9.35 astronomical unit. Saturn has 145 moons and largest moon is Titan. There is thick atmosphere around Saturn and that is made up of hydrogen and helium gas. Surface temperature is average minus 168 degrees Celsius. Saturn has the largest number of moons in our solar system. As now, astronomers have discovered 145 moons around Saturn. Before, Jupiter had the record, but new discovery showed Saturn has more satellites than Jupiter. Next planet is Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet in our solar system and Uranus is the name of Greek god of sky. It was the first planet to be discovered with the help of telescope. William Herschel discovered this planet in 1781. Uranus has 27 moons. Out of 27, the two moons are Titania and Oberon. Distance from the Sun is 20 astronomical unit. 1 day of moon means period of rotation of Uranus. One day of Uranus means period of rotation of Uranus is 17 hours 24 minutes, means 17.9 hours. 1 year of Uranus or period of revolution of Uranus is of 84 years. Surface temperature of Uranus is average minus 200 degrees Celsius. Its axis is greatly inclined, that it appears as a rolling ball in space. This tilt results in the extreme seasonal changes. The planet goes through seasonal cycle 21 years each. Means one season lasts for 21 years on Uranus. The sun gives heat. Let us know the reason why is Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system. Sun gives heat to all planets. Usually, the farther a planet is, the colder it should be. But in our solar system, Uranus is colder than Neptune, even though Neptune is farther because very tilted axis of rotation. Uranus is tilted so much, and because of this, some parts of Uranus don't get sunlight for many years. Uranus does not make its own heat. Second reason is Uranus does not make its own heat. Big planets, big gaseous planets like Jupiter and Neptune make heat inside themselves and send it out. But Uranus hardly make any extra heat. So it only depends on sunlight, which is already very weak because it's so far, and its result that Uranus becomes super cold. Its temperature can drop to minus 224 degrees Celsius, and it is the coldest temperature in the whole solar system. And that's why Uranus is the coldest planet in solar system. Neptune, the last planet and eighth planet in our solar system. Neptune is the eighth planet in our solar system. Neptune is the name of Roman god of sea. It is the farthest planet from the sun in our solar system. Season on Neptune lasts for about 41 years. On this planet, winds blow with extremely high speed. Neptune has 14 satellites. One day of Neptune is of 16 hours 11 minutes, and 1 year of Neptune is of 164 years, Earth years. Distance of Neptune from the Sun is 30 astronomical units, and surface temperature is average minus 212 degrees Celsius. Neptune has 6 rings around it, and atmosphere is mostly made up of hydrogen, helium, and methane gases. Next component of solar system is satellite. Satellite is also called moon. The celestial bodies that revolve around a planet are called satellites. Satellites are natural satellites and man-made satellites. Natural satellites are also called as moons. And artificial satellites or man-made satellites such as Aryabhatta is the India's first satellite. Satellites revolve around planets and planets revolve around the sun. Means satellite also revolve around the sun. Like planets, satellites rotate around their respective axes. Satellite is also called as moon, and different planets have different number of moons. In our solar system, Mercury and Venus do not have moons, and Earth has only one moon. Moon, satellite of the Earth. Moon does not have an atmosphere around it because gravitational force of moon is very weak and it can't attract air or atmosphere. That's why there is no atmosphere around the moon. There are many craters on the moon. These craters are filled with rocks and stones. Dust on moon is soft. It does not emit light like the sun and stars. We see moon shining because sunlight falling on it gets reflected towards us. The moon revolves around the earth and also around the sun along with the earth. As a result, the relative positions of the earth and moon keep on changing every day. We see different shapes of moon called phases of moon. The period of rotation and revolution of moon is same, and that is 27.3 days. And that is why we see only one side of the moon. And the other side of moon never faces to the earth. On full moon day, earth lies between moon and the sun. Hence, full face of moon can be visible to us on this day. And on new moon day, means on Amavasya, moon is between sun and the earth. Hence, sunlight falls on that side of the moon which is not visible to us. So, we cannot see moon on new moon day. Waxing moon. From new moon day to full moon day, shape of the moon goes on increasing, and this is called waxing moon. Waning moon. From full moon day to new moon day, the shape of the moon goes on decreasing, and this is called waning moon. Size of moon is smaller than size of our earth, and it is 1/4 times that of the earth. Diameter of moon is 3,456 km. Distance of moon from the earth is 3,84,000 km. Gravitation of moon is 1/6 times that of the earth. Next component of solar system is asteroid. Some celestial bodies which revolve in the belt between Mars and Jupiter are called asteroids. Each asteroid has its own orbit, and the orbit of all them spread over a large distance forming a belt-like structure. This belt is called asteroid belt. Asteroid belt is located in the gap between Mars and Jupiter. Asteroids are small celestial bodies which could not turn into planets when the solar system was formed. An asteroid can be few feet wide to several hundred miles wide. Most of the asteroids can only be seen through telescope. Largest asteroid is named as Ceres. Dwarf planets. A small celestial body that revolves independently around the sun is called dwarf planet. Pluto is considered or classified as dwarf planet. Previously, Pluto was considered as a ninth planet, but now it is classified as dwarf planet because its orbit is not fixed and its orbit is elliptical and its size also keep changing. Pluto takes 248 years to complete one revolution around the sun. It takes around 6.38 days for one rotation. Next component of solar system is comet. A comet is a celestial body that revolves around the sun. Comets are made up of frozen matter and dust particles. Comets contain dust, ice, carbon dioxide, ammonia, methane, and several gases. When they are close to the sun, this frozen matter get converted into gas due to the solar heat. These gases get thrown in direction away from the sun and tail-like shape appears. The tail of the comet always directed in the opposite direction of the sun or away from the sun, and head of the comet is directed towards the sun. Orbit of revolution of comet are elliptical, so they reappear in the sky after a very long period of time. Based on the period of revolution of comet, comets are classified into two groups, long period comet and short period comet. These comets, long period comets takes more than 200 years to complete one revolution around the sun. Short period comets, these comets takes less than 200 years to complete one revolution around the sun. Halley's comet takes 76 years to complete its revolution around the sun. This comet reappears in the sky after 76 years. It appeared in the year 1910 and reappeared in 1986, and it will reappear again in the year 2062. Comets appear like points when they are far away from the sun. But when they are close to the sun, they become easily visible to us because of the shorter distance and the heat of the sun. Meteor. Meteors are rocky pieces originating from the asteroid belt and becomes glowing hot when it passes into the Earth atmosphere. A meteor is a streak of light you see in the sky when a small piece of space rock called meteoroid enters Earth's atmosphere and burns up. This happens because the meteoroid is moving really fast and gets super hot because of friction causes it to grow. Because of friction with air causes it to glow. People sometimes call them as shooting stars, but they are not actually stars. They are just tiny rocks from space that make a bright flash as they burn up in the sky. Meteorites. Sometimes the meteor do not burn completely and fall to the surface of the earth. These are called meteorites. Meteorite is a piece of stone or metal from space. Meteorites create craters on surface of the earth. Lonar Lake in Maharashtra has been formed by meteorites. Meteors or meteorite falls occur on other celestial bodies too. Life cycles of stars. Let us know how stars are born. Nebulae are clouds made up of mainly hydrogen gas and dust particles. The particles in these clouds are attracted towards one another due to the force of gravity. As a result, the cloud contracts and becomes dense and spherical in shape. At the same time, the pressure of the gas at the core of the cloud increases, causing temperature rise tremendously, and energy generation process starts there. Such a spherical cloud of hydrogen in which energy is generated continuously is called a star. Process that changes the nature of stars. Contraction, expansion and rise in temperature, these three processes changes the nature of star. First, contraction. Stars are like giant ball of gas mostly made up of hydrogen. In a star core, hydrogen atoms are squeezed together or unite together to form helium in the process, and this process is called nuclear fusion. This process releases a lot of energy which make the stars shine. When stars core run out of fuel like hydrogen, gravity causes the core to shrink. This is called contraction, where the core gets smaller and denser. As the core contracts, it heats up. Second process that changes the nature of star is expansion. The heat from the contracting core makes the outer layer of the star expand. When this happens, the star's surface cools down a bit, even though the core is getting hotter. The star becomes much bigger and looks redder because cooler stars appear red. At this stage, stars turn into red giant star. And this is why we call these stars red giants. The stars become bigger and cooler on the surface, and this is when the star can turn into a red giant star. Third process that changes the nature of star is rise in temperature. As the core gets hotter from contraction, new nuclear reaction can start. For example, when the core gets hot enough, helium atom can fuse to form heavier element like carbon and oxygen. And this process also releases a lot of energy which changes the star's core and the outer layers even more. So these processes, contraction, expansion and rising temperature, cause the star to change in different ways. First, color and size. The star might change color and become a red giant, and it gets much bigger than it was before. Next, formation of new elements. Inside the star, new elements are being formed which are heavier than helium like carbon and oxygen. And end stages. Depending on star's mass, it might eventually shed its outer layers and leave behind a hot core called white dwarf. It is much bigger. It might explode in a supernova, leaving behind a neutron star or a black hole. Based on mass of the star, the end stages of stars are white dwarf, neutron star and black hole. Sky. Standing in an open space, if we look at the sky on cloudless night, we see numerous stars against a dark background. The portion of Earth atmosphere, like the portion beyond that, which can be seen in the form of roof by our eyes while standing on the Earth, is called the sky. The continuous space. The continuous empty space between the spheres like planets, stars, satellites in the sky is called space. It may contain gas, dust particles. Numerous stars clusters have formed in space. Zenith, nadir and horizon. Let us know what is zenith, nadir and horizon. Horizon. This is horizon. Okay. Far away, the sky seems to touching the ground. The line at which they meet is called the horizon. While turning around oneself, the horizon will seem to form a circle. On looking up, and the sky will appear to be a sphere based on this circle. See, it is like circle. Okay. The stars and planets moving in the sky appear to be moving on this sphere. The star and planet appear to be moving on this sphere. The virtual sphere is called celestial sphere. This virtual sphere is called celestial sphere. Zenith. While standing on the ground, the point on the celestial sphere which is exactly above your head is called zenith. And while standing on the ground, the point on the celestial surface exactly below your feet is called nadir. Celestial poles. If we extend the axis of rotation of the earth in the north and south direction, it will penetrate the celestial sphere at the points called celestial north pole and celestial south pole. This is the axis of rotation of earth, and if this axis is extended, then this axis penetrate the celestial sphere at two poles. Here, celestial south pole, and this is the celestial north pole. Meridian. In astronomy, the great circle which passes through both the celestial poles is called meridian. See, a circle which passes through this circle passes through two celestial pole is called meridian. Celestial equator. If we uniformly expand Earth equator in all directions, indefinitely it will penetrate the celestial sphere along a circle, and this circle is known as celestial equator, and it is in the same plane as the Earth equator. This is celestial equator. Sorry, this is celestial green colors ring is celestial equator. Ecliptic. The Earth moves around the sun, but seen from Earth moves around the sun, but seen from the Earth, the sun appears to move along the circle on the celestial sphere. This circle describing an apparent motion of the sun around the Earth is called ecliptic. Constellation. Some stars which appear to be close to one another, making a particular figure, are together known as constellation. There are total 88 modern constellations recognized by the International Astronomical Union (IAU). Out of the 88 constellations, 36 constellations lie in the northern celestial hemisphere, while 52 constellations are found in the southern hemisphere. During summer nights, one can see particular arrangement of 7 colors like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We call them as Saptarshi. This is a constellation, Saptarshi constellation. It is also called Great Bear. As the name suggests, Saptarshi is a group of 7 bright stars. It is in the shape of quadrangle. This is quadrangle, figure having 4 sides. So it is in the shape of quadrangle with a tail made of 3 stars, 1, 2, 3. If we extend one side of the quadrangle, it reaches the pole star at Polaris. If we extend one side of the quadrangle, it reaches the pole star. Pole star is also called Polaris. In English, it is called Great Bear. Next constellation is Sharmishta. Sharmishta constellation is made up of 5 bright stars, which is distributed along the figure as letter M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it forms letter M. The perpendicular bisector of the line joining the third and fourth star in Sharmishta constellation goes toward pole star. Okay, so third and fourth perpendicular bisector, this goes towards pole star or Polaris. The pole star has Saptarshi on one side and Sharmishta on other side. When Saptarshi sets, Sharmishta rises, or when Sharmishta sets, Saptarshi rises. Mruga Nakshatra or Orion. These are constellations. Mruga Nakshatra or Orion concentration has very bright stars on winter nights. They can be easily identified. It has 7 to 8 stars, of which 4 are at the corners. 4 are at the corners and 3 are in the middle. The line passing through the 3 middle stars of the constellation, when extended, meet to a very bright star called Ved or Sirius. See, this line meet to the Sirius or Ved. During the month of December, Mruga Nakshatra rises at 8 p.m. on the eastern horizon, and it is on the meridian during February, and in June it sets around 8 p.m. Next constellation is Ruchi or Scorpio. See, it forms shape like scorpion. Scorpio constellation is with 10 to 12 stars, and Jeshta or Antares is the brightest among them. This constellation is below the equator in the sky of the southern hemisphere, and in the third week of April, it can be seen in the eastern sky of years after sunset. Zodiac signs. The ecliptics has been imagined to be divided into 12 equal parts. Thus, each part subtends 30 degrees at the center of the celestial sphere. Each of these parts is called Rashi or zodiac sign. They are named as Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. When Earth is at A for an observer on the Earth, the Sun appears to be in the Scorpio zodiac sign. When the Earth moves from A to B, the observer will say that the Sun has entered Libra. In reality, the Sun does not move, but we perceive that it is moving due to the motion of the Earth around it. And this motion of the Sun is called apparent motion, and its path is called apparent path. The rising of the Sun in the east and its setting in the west is also called an apparent motion. Important points. IUCAA Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics in Pune carries out fundamental research in astronomy. Stars rise and set 4 minutes earlier every day. That is, if a star rises at 8 p.m. tonight, it will rise at 7:56 p.m. tomorrow. Means stars rise and set 4 minutes earlier every day. Against the background of stars, the sun and the moon appear to move from the west to east. The sun moving through 1 degree every day and moon moves through 12 to 13 degrees every day. This happens due to the motion of the earth around the sun and that of the sun around the and that of the moon around the earth and that of the moon around the earth. Precaution during sky watching. The place of sky watching should be away from the city. As far as possible, it should be new moon night. Binoculars or telescope should be used for sky watching. Identifying the pole stars in the north makes the sky watcher easier. Hence, the pole star should be used as a reference point for the sky watch. As the stars in the west set early, sky watching should begin with stars in the west. As in geographical maps, the east and west are shown to the right and left respectively in the sky map. On a sky map, the north and south are towards the bottom and top of the map respectively. This is because the sky map is to be held overhead. Hold the sky map in such a way that the direction we face at the bottom side. Thank you for watching.